There's nothing more delighting than a shower. Yesterday, I realized I used my towel, my bath towel, like the one I used to scrub my body with soap. Apparently, it's not in a bag today. I don't know what that tiny towel went. So you know what I did? I went to buy a towel in Target. I bought the most expensive fucking bath towel imaginable. $11 for this fucking soap rag. 11. And I said to myself, that's the price of a whole fucking towel. Why am I so fucking stupid? But I got it anyway. Because that's what's happening in New York. We're being skimmed to death. We're being skimmed to death. Yesterday, I had a really long conversation about value propositions and the way every company out here imaginable in this city likes to skim their customers. Every single company imaginable skims their customers. We're going to start by company number one, Whole Foods. In the winter, Whole Foods saw me get, basically the general manager and the people in the morning when the Whole Foods was empty, saw me get cherry almond granola, or just basically the cherry granola that's $3.99 or $4.99 a pound or some shit like that. And they saw me get it a couple times. Eventually, one of those mornings that I went to go get cherry granola, the shit wasn't there. They pulled it off the shelf. And what did they replace it with? $14 a pound, $14.99 a pound granola, $7.99 a pound granola. And I said to myself, hey, yo, these guys are trying to take a $3 breakfast from me. You know, a $5 balanced breakfast. Because it's still I'm still missing the milk. You know, the milk, the bananas that I put in the granola. They basically cut my granola consumption in the winter when I needed that granola down to about less than half the container that I used to fill up all the way with the cherry granola. And that's a skim. You know, that's skimming. That's force a consumer a value proposition in which he did not intend. You know, take A, B, C, A being the bargain item, C being the medium price value proposition. I mean, B being the medium value proposition, and C the premium. Most people that are in my type of situation want the bargain over everything. And if we have to compromise, we get the B. Unfortunately, in the city, everyone's getting the C. They're taking a $33 basket of goods and making it $80, $76. We're talking about from $33 to $76. It's a long pull. They're just trying to empty your pockets. Just like this $5.99 rag, make it $11 so that only people who really want it are gonna get it. The second target of this observation, because I'm a doctor, I make real observations and I fucking summarize that shit in my head. The second retail company guilty of skimming, of making consumers compromise is Target. Target, I went to get their bologna several times, like 5-6 times a week all of a sudden, because I just wanted to eat bologna. Why? Because bologna was the affordable product. The days I didn't want a 16-ounce package of bologna with the 8 buns and drink water, drinking nothing, I wanted gummy bears, 2 bags of gummy bears to just, spend under $3 a day. One day that I spent $5 or $6, or maybe even less if I just bought the orange bologna and the package of hamburgers, and the other day that I just had candy. So you know what Target did so that I didn't get the bologna? They stopped putting the bologna on the shelf for months. Over 90 days, there was not a single package of bologna, and me coming there every single day looking for value proposition A, And there, unfortunately, at Whole Foods, there are other value propositions based on peculiar prices. Some of them are B, some of them are C. The only bologna proposition there was the meat bologna, which is considered a C because it's $8, almost $9 for 16 ounces of bologna. You understand what they're doing? So, based on those observations, we could conclude that these stores are deliberately looking to drain your pockets. The last observation was that a few days ago I had a 16-ounce package of salami that mostly contained capicola or gabagool based on its cuts. It was a really soft trim with a lot of fat, very salty. So I considered the salami trio that I had a few days ago, capicola, gabagool. So I had it with my mozzarella or whatever. The second day that I decided to have that thing, that I wanted to have the same basket of goods, maybe like 2 or 3 days later, when I get there, that package is not there. The only thing that I'm looking for is that fucking trio salami, and they pulled it off the shelf. So that I got a B value proposition, because the next item in line that was similar was $11.90 something cents. Basically $1.90 something extra compared to the previous cost, which was under $20 for the rest of the basket of goods. And this not to count the increases in the organic orange juice, which used to be $2.43, the Whole Foods kind, now $2.99. I used to get two of those juices because it was $2.40 something cents, but now at $3, I'm not gonna pay $3 for each bottle of juice. Do you understand what they are doing in this city now? Does it make sense? Retail in this city is operating with people that have low IQ, really low IQ, almost criminal IQ, lack of employment opportunity guidelines, mostly African Americans, mostly WIC or WEC programs, getting these people hired, all the same color. It's making an environment in which we are losing a lot of money. Someone that doesn't have the means to produce $500 a month is spending $500 a month, or about $450, just to sustain themselves and not survive, but live how they want to live. Not knowing if we're gonna make $450 to cover for those expenses month to month. And it's real sad, the conditions in the city, based on the logic and how people are acting in these retail stores, make it real difficult for under-income New Yorkers, the people who are counting pennies, to trust these guys anymore. Like we know that something's gonna be next, because I'm like the target. Like, they know I'm multimillionaire. They know I have fucking 5 figures in my bank account in cash to fucking spend. They know that shit, and as a result, they think I'm a fucking VI. They think I'm in VIP. They want to keep running up the check, like if I'm the United States deficit on everything. We're talking about targeted attacks. What you get, I'm gonna raise type stuff. What you get, it's not gonna be on the shelf. What you get, you're gonna have to pay more for it. Just me, basically my basket of goods, the doctor's basket of goods. Not everyone else's, but everything I touch and everything I check out. I'm taking a shower now. See you later, guys. I'm gonna listen to this video though, because it's gonna be nicey.